And gamers, it's Striker here, and we're back at it with another Driving Empire video, and they just released two new limiteds, and the cheaper of the two is based on the Fast and Furious. I forgot which one it is. I think it's Tokyo Drift. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, here it is. So here we go. I believe this is the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, or it's a different one. But correct me if I'm wrong in comments. So anyway, yeah, it's not the greatest of cars in terms of, what's the word? Performance, but it is just an iconic car. This is the one that everyone's been just going Google over, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, it's the new Pagani. So yeah, let's give this a shot, shall we? Now, it's got decent handling. It's also got the active aero as well that most Paganis usually have. So, doors are broken. Okay, cool. So, anywho, I have both of them, obviously. And here is the Pagani. It sounds very nice. It has a very nice motor inside of it, and I'm actually going to turn my... there. It's got the V12 in it. You can take the roof off. Here you go. So yeah, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's got the V12 motor, obviously. And these boxes are actually the IRL twin turbo placements, where, you know, air intake goes in, turbo act kicks in, and there you have it. See these little red boxes right here? That's the twin turbos, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. These are for the air intakes with your air filters, and you have the twin turbos on them, and then you have the gas tank right here, which is kind of a neat addition. And you have other stuff in there. You got the exhausts, and it's got, there you go, it's got a beautiful interior. This is my spec on it. Yeah. Take the top on and off. Let's hear how she rides. I'm actually going to turn up the volume. Sounds very nice. It has a very smooth ride. And also, in case you did not notice before, on this car, let's actually switch it to nighttime. So we're going to go into here. We're going to do that. That way it turns nighttime. And watch the dashboard. That's right, the dash lights up. I thought that was a really neat feature to add, because usually they never added that stuff. And it's got the interactive meters as well on the dash, which I think that is just awesome. Also, in case you did not notice, on this car, it has the carbon fiber on it, exposed carbon fiber under the paint and everything, and I thought that is cool. Usually it just looks like fiberglass on most cars, but they actually added carbon fiber. So honestly, performance-wise, it's got a few quirks to it. The interior is modeled very nicely, as you can see, and as you can tell, you have the speedometer on the right, the RPM meter on the left, and also in the middle, if you watch the numbers closely, right in the middle, that is where the gear is. It's where you witness your gears change. It has 70% handling, which it's not bad. It also has active aero, as you can see. And it's also on the front, in case you hadn't noticed. Let's switch it up. Oops, hit a wall. as you can see, it does have the active arrow, which is really awesome. I just love that about the Pagani models. It sounds very nice, which is a good change for driving Empire. And I don't know, it's just a good car. It rides pretty smooth. Actually, very smooth. It rides so smooth. I actually love it. As you can tell, it has a few niches to it. You can't overdo it right away, which is to be expected from this car. You slip a lot easier with this car, I've noticed, with the active arrow. I'm not saying it's a bad car or it's super OP, because it's not. I mean, it's a good cruise car. It's a very consistent car for the most part. And I'm glad they added this car, because it is just... I'd honestly give this a 4 out of 5. Because yes, it's not the best of the best by any means. It's pretty slow in terms of acceleration and torque. But it's good for show cars. It's a consistent driver. It's very smooth. I would recommend this. Again, it's a 4 out of 5, but it's a good 4 out of 5. It's a very solid 4 out of 5. And I'm not saying that, oh, it's a 4 out of 5. Don't never buy it. It's not the best. No. Do buy it. It's a limited. It's a Pagani. You should really consider buying this. If you have just over, like, was it 7 million to spare, it's a good car. I think you'll enjoy it. And it's just, like I said, it's a good car. So let's head back to the dealership and see what we're dealing with here. Alright, we're back at the dealership. Pretend like I used the door. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Alright, let's see what kind of stats we're dealing with base stats we're dealing with. Alright. So it's 6.1 million. Again, this is what it looks like as stock or default colors. I am personally not a fan of it. I think they should have kept the secondary. You see where the headlights are is like a white. But again, it's their choice, not mine. I didn't model the car, they did. But it's a very good car. You got 2.9 seconds. That's the same as the P1 GTR limited model. But it's a lot smoother. It's a bit faster in terms of top speed, 233. The P1 GTR is 225. Handling, it's less. The P1 GTR is 85%. Again, it is built for the track. This is 70% with active arrow and the low wing on it, or the spoiler. I'd say these are good balanced stats. It shouldn't be any faster than that, and it shouldn't be any slower. It's just a nice all-around vehicle. Whether it's for a show car or just cruising around, it's not that high off the ground. I kept mine stock, although I might think about lowering it. I'm not 100% sure. But again, 6.1 or just 6.2 million. Get it while you can. It's a good car. Again, it's just a decent car. All right. So, thank you for letting me borrow your ears for like 10 minutes. And this has been Striker. Peace out.